That one. I think that one's going to commit murder.
I'm already completely confused by this.
I don't like Poirot.
Neither did Agatha Christie, so you have that in common.
One must listen at all times. If you were to listen at the door of any compartment, who knows what you may learn?
This is
That
so
would not
unethical.
Be very proper, Monsieur Poirot.
Proper? The student of crime must also be the student of human nature. Oh, what better way to make the study, huh? I will illustrate. Mademoiselle Marceau, you are facing the entire car, whereas Poirot, he sits with his back to most and is only observed upon entering. Start with the table farthest away, the three ladies. Tell me about them.
Yeah, go with the American one, I think.
The older woman with the loud voice is American. Even with the length of the car between us,
They're listening
one
to
can
us.
tell that.
What'd she say about me?
It is true.
Oh, I will slap
And
her.
yet, she seems to be a woman quite amiable and without malice.
Oh, we have to go through all three then.
The younger woman is British from her accent. She seems very capable and down to earth. If we'd been at school together, I believe we would have been friends.
Oui, she has a strong character, that one. Perhaps the strongest among us. But she is a mystery nonetheless.
I can't
Why
help
do you
but
say
feel
that?
you're being very vague,
You
Mr.
observed
Poirot.
her embrace of the most passionate kind with a proper English gentleman this afternoon?
Yes, I did. Very un-English of both of them.
As you say. And yet now she sits at another table, indifferent to him and his glances.
Lovers quarrel?
What can have happened in so short a time for the lovebirds to fly from the light into the darkness?
Murder.
One is a Swedish missionary from a school near Gemlik on the Bosporus. She is also very
They are listening to
uncomfortable in
us.
unfamiliar surroundings and gets lost easily.
Not at the table
That is
furthest away, it's
truly
probably just right
wonderful.
next to
How
them.
did you arrive at this?
I helped her find the train inside the train station.
Well, it is an important lesson that. When you know the facts, why bother with the clues? A good beginning. And what is there to say about the tanned British gentleman?
What I'm saying is, I want you to bitch about everyone on this train.
And then
So-
I can agree with you and look smart and maybe add in a few vague points of my own.
You know, I really think this is going to come back to, like, bite us later on, because all the passengers are going to be, well, not really very helpful once the murders start, since we've just been sitting there very audibly bitching about them. Either that or Poirot, in an attempt to get rid of us, is currently gathering stuff to use against us later.
Poirot is a jerk. Could be. Okay.
I'll go with the first one.
He has spent much time in the tropics.
Oui, some far-flung corner of the British Empire. India, perhaps.
Stop talking about me. I'm so
He's
alone.
not as proper as he looks.
For he is so in love, it breaks down all the inhibitions.
They are married, but not to one another.
What did she say to him? Huh? Not now. Not now. When it is behind us.
You weren't even there for that
They
bit.
are waiting
Good
for the divorce
point.
to be final.
Perhaps.
Military, I would say, from the way he carries himself.
Very good. Tanned, military. A posting in Egypt, perhaps? Or India. And now the grand lady who sits alone.
I'd say royalty, a princess. Russian, probably.
Oh, no. You will not play the same trick on Poirot twice. Alors, she too you have met?
I did a small service for her earlier today.
I tricked a goat.
She has a very grim exterior, that one. But there is something about her, huh? A twinkle in the eye, perhaps? No, I think she is not quite
Oh,
so
that charming Belgian.
Alors, and across from her sits.
Hildegard Schmidt. Yes, I met her too. Quite unpleasant for a
sitting next
lady's
to each
maid.
other.
And
They're
no one
usually
is
such
eating.
mild creatures.
We're all listening to you guys just talking
She
about
also
each
has
other.
sent a plate back to the
Jeez.
chef twice for adjustments. Very particular about the cuisine. It would be nice if the menu was more varied. We march. This large table nearest the kitchen now.
Why do we have to do this for everyone?
What
Yeah,
can-
true. It's right. Ridiculous. Oh, these guys.
Oh my goodness, can we actually save at some point in the conversation? No.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, we have to go through all of these.
Yeah.
The Italian sells motor cars. He's very enthusiastic about cars in general.
Is she talking about me?
A salesman to his very soul, I would say.
The American appears to be a commercial traveler
Yeah,
of some
see?
sort.
Wait, he
Aha,
carried a
business.
case when he boarded the train. Yet, I wonder. The case, it was quite small. Yet he seems very fit, does he not? The suit of such questionable taste, he can barely contain the muscles.
What do you say about my
Can a
suit?
commercial traveler be athletic?
C'est possible.
The Englishman is very quiet.
He certainly does not share the enthusiasm for conversation of his companions. A superior sort, with a disapproving expression. That suggests nothing to
He's English,
I'm
Poirot.
afraid not.
a
Stereotypes are
gentleman's
stereotypes for a
gentleman,
reason.
as the British would say.
Especially in
valet.
this universe.
Yes, I can see him pressing trousers and shining shoes.
And now, as discreetly as possible, observe the young couple directly behind me.
We can hear you!
You're literally like a meter away. This is ridiculous.
Her dress is exquisite, very expensive, and the jewels. Oh, she's lovely.
Love her
The kind of
eye.
woman a man would marry and lavish gifts upon.
I am
It
sensing
is
some
very romantic, is it not? And yet I
alternative
detect
tastes
the
in your
melancholy in your
mademoiselle.
voice, mademoiselle.
I'm sorry. I expect it's jealousy. I grew up in Jucar, a small town near Avignon. My parents wanted me to stay in Jucar and marry well.
Ah yes,
but
I knew this
I
already,
rebelled.
because I am Poirot, and can tell everything
Have
about
never
you.
rebelled, Monsieur Poirot?
These days, not so much, I fear. Rebellion, it is for the young.
I went to England too, to university, then out here to Istanbul. I wanted to get as far away from Jucar as I could. I wanted mystery, adventure, romance. I became a clerk. No mystery, no adventure, and certainly no time for romance.
Romance.
Poirot is not so much the expert on romance. Yet mystery and adventure may be closer than you think.
The lamb,
The
it's
man
poison!
is very handsome, aristocratic. He dresses
I genuinely have to
as
go.
an Englishman.
Good day.
Okay,
His accent is Hungarian, I think.
we'll leave it there for
Wait,
now.
a diplomat, I believe.
And we'll join you at the end of this very pointless
Seriously?
conversation.
The man who makes the unwanted
Tell you what,
advances
I'll take
to
it all
his
the way
young
to the
wife
end.
must suffer for it.
God,
Yes.
this is long!
I actually have a train to deal with.
Yeah.
The older gentlemen have been glancing this way throughout dinner.
Okay, we're going solo. The older man's name is Ratchet, an American.
The older man's name is Ratchet, an American.
He's very particular about his
Very
statues.
coarse and brutish, despite the fine clothes and table manners. He forced his attentions on me in the bazaar today. I think he's been trying to renew the attempt all through dinner. He keeps
He's looking at you
away.
because you keep talking
Most
about him.
would see the smiling round
He's not
face
trying
with
to
the
hit on
cheeks
you.
and the brilliantly white teeth that are false, and say, there sits a benevolent personality indeed.
There is no smile in his eyes.
No, there is a dark fever in them. Not a benevolent man, not a nice man at all. And
Poirot, how
forgive me,
how
mademoiselle,
full of
but I do
yourself
not
are
think
you?
that he has been watching you. Poirot is the unfortunate victim of his interest this evening.
The younger American man is named Hector something. I like him. He seems very open and pleasant.
She likes him. He's the
Mr.
murderer.
Ratchet's secretary, I believe. But I don't think he's very happy in the position.
Are they still stuck in the
Perhaps an
conversation
acquaintance
tree?
worth
Yes.
cultivating For an attractive young lady traveling
I
alone.
hope your train isn't as
Monsieur
tedious.
Poirot, I would never be so forward.
Oh, but it is 1934, mademoiselle. Young ladies are
Yeah,
forward.
1934. Ladies are crazy. Look at that
Hector,
ankle.
I'm not having dessert.
I thought I might try the...
You go get started on those letters I dictated.
Hey, cutscene.
But I...
Yes, sir.
But I wanted the dessert.
I think I have the pleasure of speaking to Monsieur Hercule Poirot.
You have the pleasure of talking at Monsieur Hercule Poirot.
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
God, that mustache.
My name's Ratchet. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. It means big money. Big money. I'm a rich man. Rich men have enemies. I have an enemy.
I am a man
Only one.
with an enemy. men have enemies.
Just what do you mean by that?
Is Ratchet hitting on Poirot? Because that's kind of the impression I'm getting from over here.
He's trying to hire him.
So
He's got
he's hitting
demon
on
eyes.
Poirot.
He's got demon
I
eyes.
appreciate your point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter.
My life has
What
been
matters
threatened,
is my city.
Mr. Poirot.
My life has been threatened, Monsieur Poirot.
Poirot. He calls him Poirot.
Care of myself. I'm not the kind of man to be
Oh,
caught
great! Just pull out your gun on the train.
napping.
That's gonna
Insurance.
it's gonna be great. Great idea.
I cannot oblige you.
Name your price.
You just turned me down, and I've got a gun.
I
Are
have
you
been
crazy?
very fortunate in my profession, monsieur. I have made enough money to satisfy both my needs and my caprices. I take now only such cases as interest me.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for being personal, I do not like your face, Monsieur Ratchet.
Why won't you take my job? I don't like your face, Mr. Ratchet. Hey! Cutscene. Maybe we'll get out. Freedom.
I'm being hired by the Prime Minister, so yeah, screw your eyes.
Alright.
Crime company employee.
Has actually got stopped, or... Oh dear.
There's another damn cutscene. Right.
I'll be back.
Later.
I will not make a breakfast tomorrow.
There's no bacon!
A reputation.
No!
Find me
I
my
must
bacon
find the
or I-
bacon, or I'll leave the trade here and you could cook all the meals yourself. Wow.
Train company employee?
Good luck, Sam. We believe in you.
Ah. I need bacon. Hold on.
Interlude.
Belgrade. This will be a
Right,
brief
okay.
stop to take on supplies. and
This is
to
the
add
most
the extra
unprofessional
gas
Let's Play
coach.
ever.
I know.
Okay.
Any passengers in this weather?
Alright, here we go. I'm just... Welcome to an Agatha Christie game. You must solve the mystery of the missing bacon. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love bacon, but this is dumb. Who's that guy? Later!
Quite interesting.
Where's he running? Okay. So, yeah. Join us next time when we... Can I say? I can. Excellent. Okay. Join us next time when we track down the bacon thief. Exclamation mark. Oh no. Ah. Okay. When I track down the bacon thief. See you next time.